Hi, it's Chris Weitzel, owner of ChrisProduce Seafood, standing here on a beautiful day, summer. What says summer like some fresh cooked PEI mussels, and we're here at 1300 Seagrave Road here in Woodstock. And one of the inquiries I get all the time is, Chris, I love mussels. We love getting them at a restaurant, but we just never know how to cook them. And they are one of the simplest things to cook. They tell you when they're done. So what we have here, 2-pound bag, which is how we get them. Mussels from PEI. I've already rinsed these off. That's a must. You must rinse your mussels off. You should rinse all your fish and seafood off. And just to give you a quick idea what I do and what you should do. That's a beard. That just happened to be the first one. You're gonna pull that, and this is what you would call cleaning your mussels. But usually, there's not that many in a bag that are broken, but make sure that you're going through, checking for any broken ones and any beards that are visible. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This one, it's cracked, so it's gone. That's not cookable. Edible, yes. Thank you, Garrett. That's not edible. So I just give it a quick once over. That one's not edible either. And that's that. It does not take long, as you can see, and there's usually not that many. But here I have just a regular old frying pan. You can add a lot of different things to this. It depends on the heat level that you want. Today, I'm doing some Thai Inspired Mussels. Now this recipe I got from a friend of ours back home, and Shelly Gingrich. Thank you so much for this recipe. We've used this. I've actually taught this one at Academy 1909, and it's gone over well every time. So like I say, I'm gonna add some jalapeno. The base is coconut milk. On top of that here, we have Tom Yum instant hot and sour paste, which you can get in the ethnic section of any grocery store, Sobeys, Zehrs, or whatever. And this one here is red curry paste, another must. There's your coconut milk. And for a hot sauce, I always like to add in something. I'm gonna add piri sauce today, but I mean Frank's Red Hot would do. And garlic, like I say in the last video, this is Canadian garlic, and I would be using my own, but scapes are just starting right now, so we'll be able to add them into a couple recipes later on. I'm gonna add some jalapeno to taste, but that's getting warm. Crank that up. The first thing that I'm gonna do, dice up some pepper, take the seeds out. And if you really just like the flavor of jalapeno, you can soak these to make it a bit milder, but for sure you want to take the seeds out. That's what I do. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. Right in. Might as well cut the parsley up now. Quick little chiffonade. A little breezy today. Hope it doesn't blow away. Ginger, a must. Ginger, garlic, some heat. I don't know if you have one of these microplanes at home, but these things are an invaluable tool for at least when I'm cooking seafood. So simple. You're really just grating as much as you want. There. see? Doesn't take a lot. Get your finger, get all that out. Wipe, wipe, wipe. So, when you're using red curry paste, it really depends on, to me, it's not a lot of heat. So I'm going to put about that much in. And this is a milder one. You can get ones that are so hot they'll blow your face off. But I like to get them toasting up. We're going to add in our coconut milk. I'm going to add 2 of them in for the tom yum. Like I say, I've just made this before. I know how much heat that I like. Depending on your guess, you could do it mild and have a little sauce set off to the side that you could add just for the people that like a little bit of heat as well. So, some of the things that you can add. Diced up Roma tomatoes are nice. Not much juice. Got a tomato. What else do we have here? Chopped cilantro. I love cilantro, but I had parsley. Baby bok choy is one that goes really well. But these are just things that, really, it's up to you. Yes, I'm using a mussel as my spoon. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about mussels. If you have a mussel, and right now at this point, it is open, and you go to shut it. I wish I had one to show you, but I don't right now, because a lot of people say they get amazing mussels from us, and we get all of our mussels from Cottle's Catch in Kitchener on Otonabee Drive, so go check them out if you're in that area for sure. But coming back to the mussel here, if you have one that is open, you close it and it springs back open, it's gone. So that goes in the inedible pile. And there's people that say even that those ones that you can't open. So if it is open after you cook it, which might hopefully see one, well, not hopefully see one, but if we see one, I'll show you. Then those ones are technically inedible as well. So before you cook, they open and don't stay shut. Not good. So we're just going to go right in with these. It's starting to bubble right now. Another cracked one. There's a beard. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. Another thing you can add in here, I put a fair bit of garlic in, but you could dice up onion as well. But all these things, easy to do if you want. I'm going to save the parsley for near the end. There we go. This should take, and they're going to tell you when they're done. They're going to open up. You'll be able to tell. This is on 400 degrees right now. Should take 5 to 7 minutes before they're done. So we're going to come back to those in a minute. But why I really want to emphasize is going to your local fishmonger, such as ourselves here, 1300 Seagrave Road here in Woodstock, or our supplier, Cottle's Catch on Otonabee Drive in Kitchener, is you want to get the best information possible. And this could not have been better timing. My wife goes to a big box store that rhymes with Roscoe. And this week, and she had noticed, and we're going to put a picture on here, Garrett shaking his head, and the picture had the mussels on a styrofoam tray wrapped in saran wrap. My wife, being the astute woman, beautiful woman that she is, asked the gentleman behind the counter and said, excuse me, but are those mussels not going to die? He goes, well, they're dead as soon as you take them out of the water. I'm going to let that one sink in for a sec. No, that's not true. They're alive right now until I added the heat to them right So that is the one thing I really do want to stress. You want to go to your local fishmonger and you want to get as much information as possible. The one thing that they should readily be giving you if you want to see it. So every bag of mussels comes with a tag. On this tag is the best before date, and it also has the harvest and packaging date. So you want to ask for this every single time. I don't care if you're getting them at the grocery store or wherever. Make it a habit of asking for this tag. We have them displayed every time with our mussels. So now, as you can see, Gary, you want to bring the camera over here? We're going to leave this closed. That's only been about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can already see the mussels are opening up. So when the mussels open up, they're actually releasing what's called liquor. So that liquor that is the mussel juice being released, and that is where you want a nice crusty bread, Italian bread, whatever your local baker has, and you want to have that all cut up and ready to go, and that is what you want to just dippy, and it's absolutely delicious. The other double duty that you can do with this exact recipe, and this is where you can add in some fish stock or chicken stock, whatever, to stretch it out, is you can use this then after with any liquid left over. You can strain that, use that as the base for any type of soup or chowder to add in, and it's amazing flavor, and you get all that juice from the mussels. So that's it. So this is coming close to the end here. The guys around us, they're just wishing they could dig into these right now. But I'm just going to add in parsley. And you can see, like, these are open. These are ready to go. I'm just going to give that a quick little stir. Yes, I'm using the microplane as a stir stick. There's a couple that just aren't quite open. We're going to give that a couple more minutes. But that's really all I got for mussels. It's so simple and easy. And the protein that you can get from a 2-bag pound of mussels it's amazing. Oh, by the way, the mussels, they're cheap. It's $8. That's $4 a pound. They come in 2-pound bags. Easy math. But so you can use them with that bread. They make a good meal. A lot of people cook them first, make an amazing appetizer. But that's it. That's all I got for mussels. Now, let's check it out. So these are done. That was easily a little bit more than 5 minutes. I want to try and find one. So here's one here. It's not open. It did not open. I'm not even going to check it, but that is, good catch. That is one mussel there that I would throw into the inedible pile. So out of 2 pounds, we literally have 4 mussels, and I dropped one of them. So that's it. I'm going to try one of these because they just smell so darn good. I like to get a little bit of sauce. There you go. It's got a bit of heat, and that's what I like. So remember, come on over, 1300 Seagrave Road here. Fresh mussels. We stock them all the time. And you can also get them from our supplier in Kitchener at Tonabee Drive and Cottles Catch. Anyways, Chris, owner, ChrisProduce Seafood. Come on by. Thanks a lot.